Hello everyone, myself Yamna R, Assistant Professor at Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Government SKSJTI, Bangalore. I welcome all of you to the lecture series on application development using Python for 5th semester. This is a part of Learning Management System from Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. So in this session, I'll be teaching about the module 1, that is Python basics. The table of content of session 1 are as follows: Introduction to Python program, expressions, math operators, data types, and a test on multiple choice question 1. So let's start with the basics of Python. Python is an interactive, object-oriented and interpreted programming language. It's easy to learn, it's easy to write. We're not following much syntax and semantic rules to write any of the Python programs. So what are the expressions in Python program? An expression consists of values, operators, and they can always evaluate down to a single value. A single value with no operator is also considered an example. The expression can use anywhere in the Python code. Example, enter 2 plus 2 at the prompt of interactive shell. So here 2 plus 2 is an expression where 2 and 2 are operators and plus is a binary operator. It's an arithmetic operator. So it will be evaluated down to a single value, that is 4. Then a single value with no operator is also considered as an expression, that is 2 is the value of the 2. When you type, it will be giving 2 itself. Next, what are the arithmetic operators? The operator which will perform the basic arithmetic operations are called arithmetic operators. Example, additional operator, subtraction operator, multiplication and division operators. The order of operations is called the precedence of Python. So that is which particular operation will be done first. The math operator is similar to that of mathematics. The star, that is operator, is evaluated first, that is exponential operator. The next is multiplication, division, modulus operators are evaluated next from left to right, and plus and minus operator are evaluated last. So these is some of the information regarding how the arithmetic operators will be evaluated. Okay, so the first will be the exponent operator. It will be represented with 2 asterisks. Next example, 2 asterisk 3 is equal to 8. So it will be finding the 2 to the power of 3. Next is percentage operator, represents the modulus operation. 22 mod 8 is 6. Next, double slash, this represents integer division, that is float quotient. That is, it will consider only the integer part of the decimal number provided. So 22 divided by 8, whatever the answer will be getting, in that only the integer part will be considered, that is 2. The next is division. 22 by 8 star represents the multiplication. Example, 3 into 5 is equal to 15. Next is minus, that is subtraction. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Plus represents the addition. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. The order how it is displayed in the same precedence, the operation will be evaluated if an expression is all having mixed type of operator. The first precedence will be given to the exponent. Next, modulus. Next is division and multiplication, and the last is subtraction and addition. Let's take an example how arithmetic operators will be evaluated. In this example, we'll be having 5 minus 1 is multiplied with 7 plus 1 divided by 3 minus 1. Some of the expressions are enclosed within the parenthesis. So the first priority will be given to the expression which is written inside the parenthesis, and here we'll be having star, and we'll be having the multiplication as well as the division operator, which will be having the same precedence. So the expression will be evaluated from left to right. So 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. The priority will be given to the expression which is inside the parenthesis. Next, 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So first 4 and 8 will be multiplied. Then it will be divided by 2 and we'll be getting 16 as an answer. So what are the different type of data types we'll be having in the Python? A data type is a category of for values and every value belongs to exactly one data type. An integer which indicates the whole numbers, example -2 or 30, and the numbers with a decimal point is called as the floating point numbers, and any text which are enclosed within a single quote, double quote or three quotes, that is called as the string. So what are the operations we can perform on the string is the first is string concatenation. So the plus operator, when we apply on integers, it will be finding the addition of two numbers. When plus is used on two string values, it joins the strings as the string concatenation operator. The plus operator on a string and an integer value will display an error message. Example, look at here, Alice plus Bob, these two are strings. When you apply plus between these two strings, we'll be getting the concatenation of the two strings as a single string. But when you try to add a string with an integer, always it will generate an error. We cannot concatenate a string with an integer or a float value. String replication is another operation where the multiplication operator asterisk is used as a string multiplication operator. So this is used one string value on another string integer value, it becomes string replication. The number of times the string will be repeated. The expression evaluates down to a single string value that repeats the original string a number of times equal to the integer value. Let's take an example. Alice star 5. So first is a string, the second one is an integer value. The first string will be repeated 5 times. When you apply string replication operator between two strings, it will generate an error. It cannot be combined with the float value also. Whenever the string replication has to be done, both the first should be a string, the second operand should be integer. Variable. So what are the variables in Python? Variable always represents a computer memory where a single value can be stored. In Python, we no need to declare variable explicitly. How will be done in C, C++, Java? There is no declaration statement. In Python, no need to declare a variable explicitly. The variable name describes the data it contains. Instead of referring memory location, we'll be using the variable name to describe any data or the value which contains. Variables are case sensitive. The following three rules to name a variable. It can be only one word with no spaces. There's no spaces between the variables. It can use only letters, numbers, and the underscore character. Any other special characters are not allowed. It can't begin with a number. So here are the sum of the valid variable names and the invalid variable names. So the first is current, which is combined with the underscore followed by the balance. Yes, this is a valid. Current balance account 4 minus 42. It cannot begin with an invalid. So this is an invalid. Total sum and hello, these are the valid variables. Let's go to the invalid variables names where will be used hyphens, and we have a current space balance. Space is not allowed. For account where the number is in the beginning of a variable and only numbers 42, you cannot begin with a number. Then special character dollar we have used here, total underscore dollar sum, so it is not possible. And hello is a special character, you cannot use a string as a variable. Okay, so these are the some of the topics we have covered in the session 2. Let's go back to the interactive Python shell and we'll try how does this work? Okay, let's start with the expression. For example, 2 plus 2 we discussed giving 4. Next, any operator 20 divided by 3, it will give 6.6. When I apply the same operator on double slash, so we'll be getting only the integer part of that calculation. The next is 20 8. So these are the some expressions where we have used the integer values to find out. So let's go to the next one. We also discussed about the string concatenation. So plus is used between the two strings. Let's take another example where we are trying to concatenate with an integer. So this will give an error. Again, it will be, again it will giving an error. So it is repeated. Let's go back to the MCQs and we'll discuss and we'll try to find the solution. So what will be the output of the following at interactive shell? So the first is 2 plus 3 star x. So here we'll be having an additional operator and multiplication operator. So when you object this, the priority or the precedence will be given to the first multiplication. Next, 2. So 18 plus 2, 20 will be the answer. So the second one, 23 divided by 7. When you apply this, is it the A 3.287 or 3, 2 or the error? So we know that when you apply double slash, so it will be truncated or it will be considering only the integer part. So answer will be 3. Similarly, 2 plus 6 plus star 2. So here after 6 we'll come across two operators. There is no operand. So it will be generating an syntax error. The fourth one will be an example for string concatenation where the first is the string and the second operator integer. So we cannot concatenate a string with an integer. So it will generate an error. So the fifth one is the string replication. String will be combined with another string. So the answer will be hello world. Next, string will be concatenated with a float value. So what could be the answer? A, it will be combined, it will be concatenated, or it will be concatenated with the string replication operator, or it will be generating an error. So it will be generating an error. Why? Because string replication cannot be possible with string and another any float value. Okay, it should be always an integer value. The next one, I've declared a variable 10, 20, 30. Okay, and I'll be performing an arithmetic operation n1 plus n2 and I'm trying to print n3. So what is the possible answer? So n1 plus n2 is 20. They are added and it will be assigned to n3. Equal is considered as an assignment operator. So the answer is 30. Valid variables. Among this, which are the valid variables? We know the rules of the valid variables. So account and number, in between this we have a space. So this cannot be a valid variable. And minus 40, it is starting with minus 40, but is not, we cannot start a variable with an integer. And a string cannot be an integer. And the last one is sum. So among this, the valid variable is a sum. So this is about the first session about the Python basics, where we have covered the topics related to this. Okay. Well, thank you. Let's continue the remaining in the next session.